Yo, what's going on, guys? So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys how a method you can use to get the legendary you need. Not like randomly, but exactly the ones you need. It's the way that I've done to get all the legendaries in the game. I guess is really the fastest way. Now this takes some abilities and some Mirian to be the most efficient, but there are the ways to do it. I will show you everything. So the first thing you want to do is hunt down the orc you're trying to find that has the requirements to give you the legendary that you want. So in this case, this is how you do it. I'm just showing you guys on the map. Go around the map like this and press triangle. You don't have to go inside like I'm doing here. Just press triangle. I will show you. It will show you the army. But the idea, you want to go to this screen right here where it shows the army of every region. And like if you're just turning on the game right now, and check to see if there is the orc you're looking for that has the requirements that will give you the. It doesn't matter if he's legendary or not. If he's an epic, whatever. Just check the tribe and he's advanced class to see if he has what you want. Now, an area like this that has a lot of dark guys, the unknown captains, is a good area to search as well, because you can go around the area and have those, I guess maggots would be the name in English, and you can discover which of these unknown guys are, and maybe one of those unknown would be the one you're actually looking for. Now, don't worry, the requirements are both the advanced class and the advanced class and the tribe, but I'll show you how to check that later in the video. Don't worry, I'm just showing you the method right now, so I'll show you how to check that. But you're essentially doing this. I'm just showing you a random image here, but you just want to locate the either among the black guys or one that's already known but it's not under your command. It could be someone that's under your command as well. Okay, nothing matters. Okay, it just matters that he has the class that you're looking for and the tribe that you're looking for to get the legendary you're looking for, or that you don't have yet on your inventory. So that's how you find the first thing you can do to find the orc. Okay, the easiest way, right? Just search the army, or you can just end up finding him on the map itself randomly. But if none of them are the one you need, then you just gotta cycle the army by killing the orcs essentially, and then go to a tower and advance the time, and that will kind of cycle them out. And new captains will be showing up, or you can just play a siege on the fortress, defense, that's gonna end up killing a lot of orcs as well, which might help with the cycling. So yeah, that's how you see right there. Right there is a good example. Like, so many of them are black. If I uncover each one of them, very likely one of them could be the one I'm looking for. So that's how you locate the orc that you're looking for to get the legendary you want. Now let's go to actually once you find the orc. By the way, guys, one thing I forgot to mention. Another reason why sieges are good to also find not just cycling, but also finding the orc that you want, because during the sieges a lot of new orcs spawn, and one of those they're spawning to attack your siege, your fortress, could be the one you're actually looking for. The only problem with the sieges is that if he's a higher level than you, shaming him will not necessarily make him show up on your map later, so you won't be able to recruit him. But if he shows up during the siege and he's lower level than you, that's just a way you could also recruit him right then and there. And after the siege is over, he's gonna show up on the army and everything. So then you can have him on your hands already. But yeah, the only problem is the shaming. You can't really do that during the siege. But if you happen to find the one you're looking for. Okay, so this orc in specific, I did not look for. I just found him randomly. So he's a shooter from the mechanics, as you can see there. He's the one that I need for the legendary that I'm looking for. You can see he's not a legendary right now. That doesn't matter, because we're gonna change that. It just matters that he has the right class and the tribe that we're looking for to get the respective legendary. Now I'm gonna skip the battle here just so it doesn't make the video too long, but essentially I'll show you the end of the battle, what you need to do. Okay, so now you want to obviously battle him until he's at this point where he's kind of injured and you can dominate him. That's where you just dominate him, and you want to recruit him yes, want to recruit him to your team if he's not already, of course. If he's too high of a level, you can shame him until he gets to the point where you can actually recruit him. So if he's too high level, just shame him. Doesn't matter. Now right here I selected him to leave, but you don't have to do that. It doesn't matter really. As long as he's on your team, on your side, you can do this, because we're gonna use the Mirian to essentially turn him into a legendary. Now if you do not have the Mirian to do this, you could let him kill you instead, and possibly he will become a legendary from killing you. But you know, it's more random than actually doing the Mirian. So this is why I'm telling you, with the Mirian it's more efficient. But there's two other ways you can do it. So these two abilities are the ones that you need. This one right here, where it lets you destroy the followers, and that one with the hand, where it lets you call a bodyguard. And you can also put this one. I mean, not really necessary, but you know, I guess it's I something is gonna be called the armor symbol there. It's gonna give you better gear when you kill the captains. So then you go to the army and locate the one that you just dominated, which is the guy. See him right there. He's the one we're looking for. He's a shooter from the mechanics, which is the legendary that I need. And this is, I think I'm going to show you here how to check for that. So there, right there, how you go to inventory, and here you can see everything that you need to get the gear that you want for the legendary. So here, like I mentioned, he's a shooter from the mechanics, and you can see there it tells you, okay, kill a shooter from the mechanics to get this one that I'm missing, and it has to be a legendary. So this is how you check what type of orc you need to kill, what class and what tribe he has to be to give you the legendary that you're looking for. Now that we have confirmed that he's the one we're looking for, which we already knew, just go there with triangle and you can give him a training order. Right there, square again. And this is the first one. Right here I have it for free because I got it from an online chest. This is something you can do as well if you don't have the Mirian. If you have those online chests, you can end up getting one of these for free. But it costs 20,000, okay, with Mirian to do this if you don't have the free. So right there, now he became a legendary. And so now I'm going to make him my bodyguard. So triangle, give him an order and make him your bodyguard. It shows that little hand on his head, so you know it worked when he's your bodyguard. You have to have the ability for bodyguard selected on your skills there. Otherwise, this option is not going to show. So if it's not showing, it's because you don't have the ability selected on your skill tree there. So now once we call him with the ability. Is the right D-pad to call him, then hold down the D-pad, which is the other ability that we selected to let you kill your followers. And just like that, he's dead, and he's gonna give us the exact legendary that we're looking for. Now you can do this anytime you find an orc on the whatever Motor universe that has the requirements that you're looking for the legendary. So if he's not on your side already, if he's on your side, it's the same thing. You just don't have to fight him. You see right there, he gave me the weapon that I was missing. If he's not on your side, I'm sorry, if he's already on your side, it's the same thing. Just kill him, make him a legendary first, and then kill him like that, and it will give you the legendary you want. The only requirement is really that you maybe have the Mirian to be more efficient, to make him a legendary, and that you and like I mentioned, if he's too high of a level, just shame him to the point where you know you're able to recruit him. Okay, so now I'll show you another variation of where this happens, just so you guys know how to deal with everything. Now this variation is where he's attached to, he's a bodyguard of a higher ranking orc. This is what would happen and what I recommend you do. Because if he's I don't think you can actually give him a training order if he's tied to a higher orc. But anyway, I should show you a workaround here if that's the case or not, doesn't matter. I'll show you a different variation here so you guys are prepared for anything that might happen. Okay, so now we're looking for a different legendary, different orc. So like I mentioned, open your map, go to the army, try to find the one you're looking for. In this case, I have found him, which is a shooter from the Warmonger, right there. So I marked him on my map, and you can see, in this case, he's too high of a level. He's higher than 80, which is my level. So I'll have to do the process like I mentioned earlier, which is to shame him first, and then so you can recruit him later to then make him your a legendary. So I'm gonna meet him here and I'll show you guys the process. Okay, so we have arrived at the location of the mission. You see I marked him on the map so it's easier to find him and track him. And you see there he is. He's level 81, so he's higher than I am, which means, you know, I won't be able to dominate him right away because he needs to be on your side, obviously, so you can train him and make him give him a training order to become a legendary. It's no problem. We're gonna still fight him the first time so we can shame him. Now the shaming is an ability, okay? You unlock with the just playing the normal story, so don't worry about that. You get that eventually. Then just fight him normally. Right there, he's injured now, so I can dominate him. He has the ring symbol on his head. And right there, dominated, and you see with the triangle is the shaming option. You see he's too high level, so I cannot do the X to recruit him. Now there's another variation, which is the worse than death, the shamey, which is gonna reduce his level, like even he's gonna reduce like by 10 or something. The normal shame, which is the one I'm using right here, is only gonna reduce like 5 or so, but that's still enough. He just needs to be, in my case, lower than 80, and it's fine. I can still recruit him. But if you want to lower him even more, you just use the worse than death variation of the shaming skill ability. So right there, we tracked him again. Now he's level 75. Still marked on the map, so it's easier to find him. So fight him again. Now he's at a lower level. We're gonna dominate him. This time we don't have to shame him again. We can just recruit him normally because he's lower level. And just like that, you can see he's tied to a higher ranking captain. So as you can see, if I press square, it's gonna tell him to like spy on the other one. Now, you know, we don't really need that. You don't really need to do that. Just tell. So I'm gonna press circle to tell him to stay here next to me. It works either way. You don't have to tell him to go away. Okay, it doesn't matter. He can be right next to you right there, and it's still everything works just fine. Now, a tip regarding getting the Mirian, if you actually need that. If you're early game, then just try to save it. You know, instead of spending it, just save it on so you can do this later to get the specific legendaries that are the best in the game. Now, right there, you can see the ability. The shaming ability is right there. I just went past it. It's on this section right there that I'm right. The second section that I am right now, horizontally. That's where the shaming is at the very end of the rights. So now go to the army, like I mentioned. You can see he's right there. For this method right here, you don't even need to make him your bodyguard, as you guys will see. So right there, you can see 20,000 to make him a legendary. I have so many Mirian, it's like no money to me at all. But if you're early game, it might be a lot, so make sure you save. And the way you're gonna get that Mirian is really by selling your weapons. Now, your gear, right? So you can get the best way, the fastest way to get this is on the pit fights. You can just keep sending your orcs there to fight. If they lose, you kill the one that killed him, and you get his gear. And if he doesn't lose, you get the gear of the one that your orc killed. You know, so either way, you're getting either 2 or 1 gear for every pit fight, and and they last like 2 minutes or less. So that's how you're gonna be getting like 1,000 Mirian or so every 2 minutes. The other best way is to do the sieges, the fortress, where you kill a lot of orcs that way as well, and they'll give you a ton of gear. You're gonna get like 10k, 10,000, close to, you know, around that amount for every siege. If you're doing, and make sure you use the ability. It's called Perceptive Eye or something like that, where it gives you better gear when you're doing those sieges. And this is what you do after I made him a legendary. Just attack him, and he's gonna turn against you. He's gonna say, "Oh, stop hitting me! You know, I'm gonna kill you right now." So you see, in this case, I didn't even have to make him my bodyguard. If I just hit him like this, he's gonna, right with him next to me, he's gonna betray me, and then I can kill him again, make him an enemy. But he's still legendary, regardless, because I just changed him. And changing him, even though he's right next to you, doesn't he still works. He's gonna become a legendary right there as soon as you leave the menu. So as you can see now, I'm killing him, and you can see the mark of my hand on his face. That's from the shaming. And as soon as you kill him, it should drop the legendary you're looking for. You see right there, he says he's a legendary. And just like that, in this case, it was the hammer that was missing. I don't plan on using it, but I'm collecting all of them. So, and now I'm gonna show here in the inventory, as you can see. Because I already have like super good weapons right there, so I don't plan on using it, but I want to collect it. So right there you see the hammer. It was like one of the last ones that I needed to complete all of the legendaries. And you can do this to all legendaries in the game, you know. And right there, like I mentioned, this is how you check the ones you're missing. Just go to this area right here, and you can see which type of a class, you know, an orc you need to kill to get the one you're looking for. So guys, that's the video. I mentioned about how you get the Mirian. And enjoy, and hope it helps.